Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Now we are being told that William Samoei Ruto is so furious with his cabinet ministers, including the permanent secretaries. Remember, William Ruto has been reshuffling his cabinet day in, day out. The same to the permanent secretaries. You find that someone is being given a certain job or certain ministry. Before even 2 to 3 months elapse, you are being reshuffled. In other words, these individuals, they waste a lot of time just going around the ministries. Remember, William Ruto is planning to reshuffle and expect more individuals who are going to be fired from his cabinet. Earlier on, remember William Ruto had some lectures in Statehouse where he was meeting his CSS and permanent secretaries. He lectured them, telling them that at the moment he will understand more duties in someone's ministry, yet he has been or she has been assigned to that ministry, then it will show that that person or that individual doesn't understand the work of the ministry that he or she has been assigned. So William Ruto criticized this CSS. And by the way, this is the reason why before May, expect William Ruto is going to reshuffle the cabinet, and more individuals are going to suffer the wrath of William Ruto's anger. I want you to listen to William Ruto's earlier on when he was literally lecturing his CSS. But before you watch, of course, as you always do, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you support the work that I'm doing in this channel, because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As you watch, please consider liking the video. Thank you so much for that like.
Ministries or departments, you have very scanty information. The moment I know more than you in your ministry, then you must begin to understand that something is very wrong. Because by constitution, you are supposed to advise me. Explain to me how you are going to advise me if you have less information than I do. Who is going to be advising who? I call many PSs. You ask them what's going on here. They have no clue. And this is your department. That is the job that you have. You are not a messenger. You are not a security person. You are not a photographer. You are not a watchman. You are the PS or the minister. And the job of the minister and the PS you don't know, or you don't have information. How do you run a ministry or a department or a parastatal if you have no information? That is the highest level of incompetence. So please, take time, read. There's a lot of literature on your desks. There's a lot of briefs from departments. There are a lot of briefs from all manner of places. Read. I take time myself to read, because it's the only way you can have the correct information for you to be able to make the right decisions. You can never, I promise you, you can never make the right decisions if you do not have the correct information. It will all be a game of guesswork. Get as much. We have many good officers. They send us briefs to our desks. But because of whatever reason, people don't want to read. They don't want to understand what's going on in their state departments or ministries or where they're supposed to be doing. So please, let me ask you, I get a lot of feedback from the public. For example, I was in Kwale and I stopped in Likoni, and I was talking to the public, and one of them was asking me, Mr. President, we haven't quite understood how.
I want to say categorically that William Ruto's cabinet, if today you will give them percentage, you will not even reach about 20%. Because these individuals, William Ruto controls everything, including the Ministry of Treasury, where Mbadi is the CS. Look at the Ministry of Cooperatives of Oparanya. He doesn't understand anything, he's just there. You know. Look at the Ministry of Energy of Opiyo Wandayi. We are being told that William Ruto is controlling everything. Wandayi is just a yes man. You know. He cannot articulate and have a command in that ministry. Look at the Ministry of Health. You know, the same thing, cartels all over, including William Ruto himself. Look at the Ministry of Labor, the same thing. Look at the Ministry of Public Service, the same thing. Look at the Ministry of course, the Tourism. So Kenyans, when you see William Ruto is moving across the Republic of Kenya, everything, it is him who is launching. Of course, from one location to the other. But technically, let us have this conversation this way. Number one, does William Ruto have reports, daily reports, or maybe let me say every month he should have reports. And these reports must articulate what these ministers are having. I remember the other time they signed a certain agreement or contract in Statehouse. Is that working? Not really. Because how will it be working, yet William Ruto is the one who is controlling every ministry? So when you saw earlier on, he said that at the moment, he realized that he understands more function or role of the CS in your ministry more than you, he will kick you out. And that is what you should expect William Ruto to do before May. Because remember earlier on, we had some information that William Ruto wanted to reshuffle his cabinet before even the PSS, you know. But what he did the other time, where he shifted Duale from one ministry to the other, giving Honorable Ruku the position of Justin Muturi, shifting Deborah Baraza from health to environment, giving the wife of the late Senator of Baringo Cheptum to take over the Ministry of Gender and Culture. That was just reassignment and reorganization. But what you're being told, some individuals, they are being kicked out. Reason being, they are not articulating and of course supporting the government agenda. Number two is that we are being told that William Ruto is feeling like he understands moral than even those individuals in their ministries. So expect more firing and reshuffle in his cabinet. What do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Till we meet in another video.